Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jim Carrey, and how are you this evening? All righty then. I grew up in Canada. Is there anybody here from Canada? Now, I used to get really upset when I told people where I came from down in Los Angeles because I always got the same response. Canada? Wow. Must have been cold. Now I just go along with them.
Yes, Canada. It was a frozen, hostile wasteland. And there was much work to be done if we were to survive the elements. After boring a hole through the ice to find food, my good friend Nantuck and I would build an igloo to protect ourselves from polar bears and flying hockey pucks. Then we would drink a lot of beer. And when Nantuck was ready, he would tell me the story of the great moose who said to the little squirrel, "Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat."
Hello out there, we're on the air, it's hockey night tonight. Tension grows, the whistle blows, and the puck goes down the ice. The goalie jumps and the players bump and the fans all go insane. Someone roars, Bobby scores at the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game.
Guess what, everyone? We're back with another Brink Unleashed adventure to sink your teeth into. And for the first time ever in this ever-growing franchise, we're here to spend time in North America, in one country we always seem to spend less time in than a certain southerly neighbour, Canada. As for the fifth time, I make my way to the true north, strong and free, and home of the greatest food on the planet, poutine.
It is, of course, also the home of me, everyone's favourite Canadian star of this franchise.
Justin Bieber?
No.
Justin Trudeau?
No.
Oh, Justin Morneau.
No, me, Mallory Foster, the sole reason behind you even going to Canada this time around.
Oh, of course. Right. Now I remember. And a good reason it was, as given Mallory's visa to live in Australia had expired, it was a perfect excuse to head to Canada and visit her hometown of Victoria, British Columbia, a city that I had never been to, and a city that would see us create history on the Brink Unleashed for the longest time spent in one single city during one continuous trip.
How exciting. I really want to see what happens now that you told us that, Ben.
As you wish, Miss Foster. As you wish. Let's get into it and get to day one. Well, hello again. With this fine human being, as she was so popular in the last movie, she wanted to return for the sequel. How excited are you for being? She discovered a cow skin, and do you think you can take that on the plane?
Why not?
No? How are you feeling right now, Mallory Forster, as your head hurts? We need to go that way. We're trying to find our gate, which is that way, apparently. Yes, it is. I know where I'm going. But you lucked in this morning, I feel, to your bags, because your carry-on was slightly over. But we got some nice check-in people, which was good. And then my bag was technically over, but your bag was under, as in terms of the weight. So there was that. But how are you feeling right now leaving Australia?
Fine. Tired. My head hurts.
Fine, tired, head hurts. How you
Nothing has hit me yet.
All right. Well, are you excited to go home? Yeah. Oh, she's dropped something. That's awkward. She's dropping things. Anyway, we might find out some more stuff when we get to Fiji, because there's these giant weird statue things over here, which I have no idea what they are. Have you noticed these all throughout the airport? I have no idea what on earth they are. Maybe we'll end by having a look at what these statues are. But we're going to Fiji. 42 hours worth of travelling, and already we're this excited. Let's look at some statues. Looking at statues did lead us into 42 hours worth of travelling, which saw us stop over in Fiji briefly before making the long journey to Los Angeles. And after a few hours waiting in the airport, we then made a quick connection through to San Francisco before arriving into Vancouver in the early hours of the morning to spend the night in the airport to the excitement of both Mallory and I.
Back in the homeland. You know how you know that? We're still very tired. That's why you're not getting pretty much any energy from us right now. It's in about 5 hours in the airport still before we can do other things. But the big question is, how are you feeling right now?
Hungry. Good to be home.
Good, that's what
I said. Yeah.
hoping you to. Look. I don't actually know if you can see welcome to Vancouver. Yeah, that was awkward. Anyway, it's really not, it's not really exciting, like 12:15 at night, so anyway, yes, we're going to steal this car and drive to Victoria.
Thankfully, Ben didn't steal the car, and we instead slept in the airport before heading out early in the morning to catch a train, a bus, and a ferry to take me back home to Victoria. It was the first time I had been there in a year, and it was all starting to get a bit exciting, as well as weird for me.
Hello.
Hello.
We have made it to Canada. Well, Victoria to be precise. You're home, and
I can't signal.
she keeps turning on the indicator, the what are they called?
The windshield wipers.
Thank you. Instead of indicating, because you're not used to driving on this side of the road. But look, she's driving in Canada. No, am I like completely distracting you right now? This is one of these weird things where you can turn on a red light in this side of the world, which is actually pretty good.
Okay.
But she's done it again.
To the left where all of these cars are turning. In a second.
Original Joe's.
Now, there's a Starbucks. Oh, you can't see it because there's a truck in the way. Anyway, that's my Starbucks where I used to work.
Aww.
I can't indicate.
She keeps turning on the windshield wipers. Anyway,
At least I'm trying to indicate. Like,
she's trying her
giving it a
darndest.
solid effort.
It's been a good 40 odd hours without a shower, and we're just dying to have a shower. I'm not even tired, to be honest. I just want a shower. How you feeling?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
See my mom, see my dad.
I
see
met-
my brother.
I met a dad. That was good.
Hopefully my brother lets us into the house. That's gonna be
There's an ice cream place in your house. Let us have lots of ice
They
cream
just have
umbrellas.
ice cream umbrellas.
Alright, well, we are going to go into Shea Foster and shower. So
Oh, look, the entire driveway is open for me.
you're not allowed to watch a shower because that's inappropriate.
I'm going to try to back into the driveway.
Which house am I looking at?
This one.
That's
Turn out very
Shea Foster.
fast.
If anybody wants to like break in or whatever, shall we stick with Mallory here as she reverses?
No.
Here she goes. No pressure.
If I hit any of those garbage cans.
Am I blocking your view?
Yes, I can't see in my mirror at all.
I don't know if I'm going to
I
extend or
don't
reverse.
know if I
I'm just going to put it here.
see anything.
I feel like I should be helping, but
It's fine. I'm just parking directly in the middle.
did it.
Woo! Welcome
Woo!
There certainly was a lot of woo about us, as the rest of the day saw us shower, sleep, and then spend the evening with Mallory's dad and brother, playing what would be the first of many nights of dance on this trip, as well as eating a pretty darn good meal and bonding with the family.
It's Wednesday evening. There's beer. And Mallory has eaten a bag of chips.
I didn't eat it all for
And
myself.
she's ready to eat food, but we have made our way across the city.
Here we are.
The ocean?
And let's meet the wonderful, fantastic, the Frogalicious Mr. Paul
Frogalicious.
Foster. Is that a pro? No.
How delicious.
All right. Shall we try that again? No, but what have we got here, Paul? We've gotten
Chicken.
chicken. The best thing. And what do you say about vegetables? When
Vegetables?
yeah,
Yeah, there's vegetables.
this is why, as I was saying, that you know, he's my new favorite. He's my new favorite father.
Onions. Those are vegetables, right?
Yes, and potato. See?
No? Well, yes, potatoes are vegetable, but I don't have any on the plate tonight.
Oh, look,
Sorry.
there's enough meat
You'll have
here.
to come back.
Okay, is that an invitation that I'm allowed to come back?
Sure.
Oh, he
You know
hesitated a
you're
little
coming
bit.
back on the 30th, so.
He's Colin. Hi, Colin. You don't like being on. You don't like
No,
being
I
on
really
the.
don't like my picture being taken, but you're new, so.
I'm not taking a picture. I'm filming a video.
Yeah,
So
same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Well, you're officially part of the Brink Unleashed franchise right now, so you're going to be a huge celebrity in Australia.
Excellent.
The 10th maybe.
Yeah.
11th maybe.
Yeah. Oh my God! You just corrected yourself. I'm so proud of you. And here's Jared as well. Hello, Jared. He's over there. He's just back there. You can't see him as well.
Yes, vegetables.
But we're about to eat vegetables.
Mushrooms, onions, and green peppers.
Yes.
Caps.
Capsicum.
Aussie caps.
Aussie caps.
Aussie caps.
Aussie caps. Yep. Cool. All right. Let's eat.
Our first full day saw me take Ben out to Camp Imogene, a place where I had spent a lot of time over the years. Here I got a chance to show Ben around, as well as hang out with a cute little furry friend.
We are at camp. It's very exciting.
That's her introduction.
My introduction.
Can you maybe give us a bit more explanation about specifically what camp is?
We're at Camp Imogene. This is a summer camp for children who like to learn about Jesus.
So you went here.
Yep.
And you also worked here?
Lived. Did
But
school.
you
Did a year of
worked
school.
after here. That's what I meant, like after you went to school. Okay. So
Sure.
you explained it to me slightly about the specifics of it. But right now it's summer, so people are here to just, I guess, do activities, not
Yes.
learn about what you just said.
All true.
Yes. And what sort of activities do they do here, Mallory?
Lots of things. The craft tent is over there.
Okay.
You're not going to show them the craft tent?
That's
And
craft
then
tent.
ski dock? No, you were supposed to keep ski dock.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Right.
Ski dock
Ski dock is
Chapel
that thing. Yeah.
is that right there.
Okay.
And then there's more swimming and like rock climbing and challenge coursing and wide games.
Okay. And what's the best thing to do here?
Ski dock.
And what's ski dock? Where you ski on a boat behind a boat, and that's the dock of the ski.
And tube and the rest.
Okay. Right.
Water sports.
Okay. Do you want to introduce your friend?
This
who-
is Chelsea, my favorite human.
Wow. I've been demoted. Hi, Chelsea. How are you?
I'm good.
That's good. And who have we got here?
This is Milo.
Milo. Where's Otis? No.
No.
Yeah, that failed. Now tell us about this non-Australian Shepherd.
He's a Sheltie,
Mhm.
not an Aussie.
Yep.
He's a puppy.
4 months old.
His name is Milo.
And basically, you've become the most popular person at this place today because
Yeah.
everybody wants to.
Normally when I come here, I'm kind of ignored, but when I have a puppy, it's like everybody wants to say hi.
So is that now your go-to thing? You should go everywhere with that so you don't get ignored?
Yeah.
So maybe I need a puppy, and maybe I won't get ignored. Or is the Australian accent going to get me far here? Probably not. I don't know. Can you tell me one embarrassing story about Mallory?
Oh no. An embarrassing story. I feel like if it's an embarrassing story, that involves me getting embarrassed a lot of the time.
Well, you can substitute
But, like,
yourself for someone else.
I don't think you have any embarrassing stories.
Tell me one fun fact about Mallory that I might not know about then. You lived in a room with her for how long?
8 months.
Okay, so
That's
like
a fun fact.
snoring,
Oh, yes. So Mallory would snore in her sleep like a lot, and so in order for her to stop, I'd actually hit the wall, and it would kind of startle her awake, I think, and she would stop. And then I'd ask her the next morning, and be like, "Did you hear that loud bang?" And she'd be like, "No."
okay.
Every time it worked. Sometimes she'd talk too.
Oh, okay, all right. Can I just ask one question about like when she's tired, about the moods? Is that a thing that you dealt with much? The moodiness of Mallory?
Oh yeah, like we were together for 8 months. I
don't like this.
But like, I mean, it was fine.
It was fine.
I got used to it.
Well, I mean, you're still here right now with her and everything. Okay, cool. Well, that's Chelsea. That's blended. No, you got a nice coffee.
I got a nice coffee.
That's a blended one. It's actually a really good coffee. And this is Marlo, who's going to end by sniffing the camera.
The rest of the day was spent eating poutine, going shopping, and having my first experience with wild Canadian deer. Day 4 soon appeared, which saw mall adventuring, yet more poutine, and preparing for a games night that saw a bunch of fun happen, before ending with a video with all of Canada appearing in it, and attempting to get more gossip on Mallory.
Alright, everybody say hello to Canada.
We are.
This is
from Canada.
This is all of Canada. This is it. This is every single person that lives in this country. So I'm not going to like go around and name.
Good spread of Canada here.
You do have a okay. Is everybody from every province?
Yep, I'm from Quebec.
Quebec?
No,
That's a lie.
Is she out?
I'm one of those native ones. You know?
Oh, right. Okay.
She's a true native.
Okay. Is it an Irish
vegetarian.
person? A vegetarian.
I'm a bad native.
Alright, I'm trying to get gossip on Mallory. I'll tell a fun fact about Mallory that we all love. Alright, anybody?
Did you know?
I would like to know.
Mallory's a good
You don't know?
extra toe.
There's no gossip on Mallory.
Isn't she?
Mallory's adorable and
She's
wonderful.
very sweet. We miss her.
Veronica, would you like to say anything at this point right now?
Back here.
No, I don't.
She should be living back in Canada?
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
Has Mallory played
Ukulele.
We were in a Fiji airport and she played it for about 2 seconds and then that was it.
That's
so.
about how much she can play.
Mallory?
Pretty accurate, actually. Bass. You can get her to play bass.
Is that what Daddy's over there? Is that big? I don't know instruments, alright, okay.
You can play that though, right?
It's
Good.
So can I just clarify something with Mallory and also with, I just want this whole side of the family with the losing aspect when it comes to being competitive in games.
Oh, they can't lose.
They can't, so this is a thing everybody knows this?
No, I'm a good sport.
You're
No, you're not.
As long as you're winning, you are.
Exactly, I was going to say I'm a good sport if I'm winning.
So do you guys just always let them win because you know what it's going to be like? 'Cause
Of course.
Mallory scares me.
She's more like a destroy them all.
Right. Mallory actually scares me when she loses. Like, she actually
That's
scares me.
genetic. Here's
Oh, Tobias. Alright, well, we're going to end this
That's the
video.
only scary thing about Mallory.
The only scary thing, well,
No, and she's hungry and hangry and...
yeah.
Oh, I get like you. Oh.
There's a mood
Apple
thing.
doesn't fall far
You
from the
know,
tree.
she can get snappy. But
Oh.
so we're gonna take a group photo. But can I get everybody to say on the count of 3, if I get this in the proper spot? You can all say thanks for watching the Brink Unleashed. We love Mallory.
Well, that's a lot.
Do I have to translate that?
Thank
into
you.
Canadian?
Translate.
All right. Thanks for watching the Brink Unleashed. We love Mallory A. Is that better?
Thanks for
Watching the what?
The Brink Unleashed.
The Brink Unleashed.
Yeah, alright, this is going to be great for the trailer. Alright, ready? Thanks for watching the Brink Unleashed! That'll do.
Mallory's fantastic, eh? We did, eh? We did.
Can you all give me a, oh, sorry, eh?
No, we just say sorry. Get out of here and get in your boat.
No,
Oh, did we get in your way? Sorry.
Go oot and a boot in the house and then, no, right.
Day 5 was a relaxing day involving going through Mallory's stuff, and there was a lot of that, and also involving me getting up from close and personal with a dangerous Canadian animal.
I'm in a hen house, and apparently I'm trying to grab eggs from a very angry chicken, which, if we watch here for a second, so it's making a noise. It's not really... How do I find the actual eggs?
It's usually under her bottom,
Okay, so...
like middle. Yeah. So now get one hand. Do you see one?
I can't see any. Are there actually any under there?
There might. There should.
You're a little vicious one, aren't you? What if I go this way, little one? Alright, calm down. No, it doesn't look like there's any there. Are there?
Try the other one. I don't know.
Okay, alright. Well, you're a little rascal. I don't like you. Alright, how about this one here? Hello. Oh, you're really a little tappy one. Where's your bum? Where's your bum on? Oh,
There's one. Yeah.
You go this way. Oh, yep. Play with the stick. Play with the stick.
Then get your hand under there.
You know.
Go, bang, go.
Alright, calm down. I feel it. You go that way. Go that way. Alright, peck. No, that way.
There, Ben, grab it.
Look. Alright, calm down.
Woohoo!
And you get an egg. See? Look at that.
As proud as I was of Ben for that achievement, we soon departed for a place called Coombs, to which Ben found himself a little too excited for the main attraction of the town, goats on a roof.
So, apparently what this place is known for is the fact that there are goats on the roof. Now, is there any history behind this that you know of?
There have always been goats on the roof for as long as I can
But like you're so casual about this. Like, oh, there's just goats on the roof because they have been. Like,
Yeah.
But did this start for any particular reason?
Oh, look, that one's clean. Almost right.
Okay. But like, I want to know why there are goats on the roof. Like, is there somebody I can talk to about this? Like, anyway, this is a place in Canada where there are goats on the roof, and it's just accepted. Why not?
Sadly, I didn't find out why there were goats on the roof, but did end the day with more poutine, which made Ben very happy. The next day was another happy day, as Mallory and her mother and I hit the road to head to another island off Vancouver Island called Gabriola Island. Why were we going there? To drop off Mallory's cat Tobias to live in a new home, which had a variety of other animals to play with. It was a sad day to see Tobias go, but the one silver lining came with one history and groundbreaking moment that I had been waiting for my whole life.
Okay, we're going.
Hello. This is a groundbreaking moment for me because I've never driven on this side of the road before.
Turn the car on.
So, well, yeah, I'm getting there. I'm talking to the viewer. Alright, so, right, let's... Cars work the same in this country. It just feels strange right now, sitting in this seat. Oh, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Oh. That's better. Alright, so... Oh, this feels so weird. Okay. So that's reverse there. And then that's... Do I push it in?
Yeah, push it in and push down and push in.
With your thumb, you have to push the little gray thing on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Push down and then push it. Okay, pull towards you and then in. There we go.
There we go. Okay. So, hang on. Alright. I'm not going to hit the lady, am I? She's not there. Okay. Oh, I'm not going to hit that.
No, you're good.
So this...
Just watch the tree
is not...
behind you.
Yep, no, I'm watching.
And there's a bike rack, remember?
There's a dog.
I've got plenty of space, I think. Yeah.
Oh, there's the puppy.
Attack her cat.
Yeah, he might chase him.
There's like a branch I'm about to...
Okay, we're good. We can go forward.
Oh, I keep going to go left. Alright. That's in neutral, that's in drive. Are you ready?
We're ready. Alright, Ben, take her away.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, this feels incredibly strange.
tree.
I can't really duck my head. Okay.
So sit your bum in the middle of the road.
Sit my bum in the middle of the road. So,
And we're going to go left.
we're going to go left.
No, we're gonna go right.
No, we're going left. We're going up north.
I'm going left or right?
Left.
On a different street.
Oh, okay, we're going right.
We're going right.
Okay, and we're going to go on the right side of the road,
You
which
got it.
is this side.
Look at he got on the right side. Oh, good lord.
Okay, don't worry. Mallory was doing that the first few days when we were driving here. I was like, whoa, you're close to that. Okay. So, and we're going to go right or left?
We're going right.
Okay, so I keep doing what Mallory
Onto the right side of the road.
Alright. But I keep going to do that myself. Good, we're good.
Right hand side of the road.
I'm going right hand side. Alright.
But not into the ditch.
No, I'm going to move as close as I can to this middle part of the road.
Yes.
Like that. Now, can I just point
Sit
out...
your left cheek on the line, basically.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I just point out that this is... Why is she laughing at me?
Because you keep drifting.
Well, it's weird. Like, okay.
It's weed.
As they've offered for me to drive plenty of times, but I said, like, I want to drive on something that's, like, pretty basic. And, like, this is a really basic island. So, I didn't want to like drive in highway traffic straight away, but this is like my 5th time to this part of the world, and somehow I've never ever driven until now. So what's this island called?
Gabriola.
So I'm always going to be partial to Gabriola Island because this is the island that I drove. And I'm sure once I get used to this, I mean, Mallory, when you first got in a car in Australia, did it feel very weird?
Yeah.
And how long did it take for you to get used to it? Because like honestly, I think like once I get used to this, I'd gladly drive here because this, you know, like it's feeling weird still. I don't know what the speed limit is. I'm doing like 50.
Yep.
So, because I always thought that like pedals would be on the different side and things like that, but it's just the things, isn't it? The paddles, the indicator and stuff.
Yes.
Okay. Well, this is me driving.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, what a shame I can't see it. I don't know where we're going, so
We're just gonna drive.
you can stop if you want.
Yep.
Stop.
Okay, oh, here, wave to the camera.
I'll try it again.
Yeah.
Wave to the camera.
Bye!
Another proud moment for Ben as we explored the island a little more before Ben drove us all the way back home. The next day saw us exploring downtown Victoria before Ben got a chance to drive yet again to close out the day.
It starts to rain and we're the broken beauties. Blindfolded minds collide and we fall. When the curtain drops, our touch is just a touch, not like in the movies. Our stories after the end, like strangers, perfect pretenders. We're falling head over heels for something that ain't real. It could never be us, it's just you and I. Strangers, perfect pretenders. We're falling head over heels for something that ain't real. It can never be us, it's just you and I.
Drive again. It's very exciting.
I know that's to drive again. It's very exciting.
Yes, and our little doggy friend is staring at
Can
the
we,
camera.
can we look at that?
So cute.
So, we're going for dinner. And I am trying to remember how to drive this car.
There are humans, but we're good.
Where? I said humans. Oh, they're fine. They're only engine.
Butt needs to swing my way.
Yep. Okay. Good. We're fine.
Look at these pro skills.
And we need to go to drive. And we can
Stay on this side of the road.
this side of the road because we don't want to die. Where are we going, Mallory?
For dinner.
Where are we going for dinner, Mallory?
We are going to Original Joe's, also known as OJ's.
And tell us about Original Joe's. What is
You got two sides.
two sides?
Yes.
And so, is there a new Joe's or is it only Original Joe's?
It's only
Right.
Original Joe's. Yes, turn right. Sorry.
It's alright, I know where to go.
And at the, you don't have to stop here. There's
Oh.
no stop sign.
Isn't it? I thought it was like a way thingy.
Nope.
Okay, so am I turning right or left up here?
Right.
Oh, goody. Oh, no, wait, because right's the way we, like, never mind.
Right, so you want to
Because I don't have to
turn
give way to
into
both
the stand, please.
cars. I'm not near the car. She thinks I'm near the car, but I'm not near the car. So what sort of food is at Original Joe's? Oh,
It's like normal American food.
so it's American we're eating. We're being very multicultural. We're eating another country's cuisine. I really can't see.
You good?
No, I'm not. Oh,
Yes.
so it's good. Far out, Benjamin.
Have we seen
You
the truck yet?
pathetic
Can we
human.
see? There's the truck.
Go now, go now.
Yeah, that's the thing.
The truck.
Yeah, that was a truck.
Good morning from day 8. Mate, we are driving the car. Well, I'm not. Mallory is. And she's about to run into the back of a Volkswagen. Sort of. Doesn't she look pretty in her dress today?
Oh, thanks. No, I just got my stuff on my eyeball.
That's how Mallory takes compliments. Oh, thanks. Oh, thanks. What are we doing today?
Getting my hair cut.
That's taking all day. Just getting a haircut.
Yeah.
We are then going to see your fudger.
Yeah.
and then we're going to see the Meg.
Oh, we're not going to see the Meg anymore.
What?
You weren't there for that conversation. No, you weren't there for
What?
that conversation. We're going to see it next week.
Oh, so we're not going to the movies today?
No.
So I can record earlier?
Yes.
Okay. I'm glad we've established this conversation on air. Off air. Cool, alright. So we're not going to go see Mega Shark doo 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 Mega Shark doo 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 Mega Shark doo 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 Mega. We try to entertain on this show. Awkward. We will do other things then.
Yes.
Such as end this video right now because things got weird. With that weirdness behind us, it was then on to see Mallory get her hair cut, before spending the day at her dad's and heading out to the Kinsale Trestle for some spectacular sights and views from an amazing piece of architecture. We then closed out the night by playing mini-golf and getting soundly beaten while we were there. Day 9 and 10 saw 2 more fairly relaxing days, spending them with Mallory's dad and brother and making the most of some more dart practice, as well as checking out the Island View Beach and getting some more practice on my Canadian driving skills, which led us into day 11, another day of nothing, although this time I did get to eat some more poutine.
This is Ben. Ben likes poutine. This is Ben eating poutine.
Now this is homemade poutine, which looks like this. It's with the gravy packets that we bought and cheese curd from Walmart. Now, I'm going to be honest here. The gravy is not the best.
I'm sorry.
But you tried. But
How does it taste though?
it's not too bad.
I think it tastes good.
The poutine, the actual gravy tastes like the gravy that I think it should taste like.
I just didn't thicken it enough.
And still, in the curds are really good. So, you know, it's much better than the effort I think I made back in Tasmania with mozzarella and like beef gravy. So, yeah, good job.
With day 12 upon us, it was yet another rest day, although the night did end with Ben meeting some of my friends with a night out in the city. Day 13 then saw us both get a chance to shoot some hoops and prepare for a barbecue at my house, which saw Ben get a chance to do some cooking, and me apparently do cooking wrong. Hello again from day 13?
Yes.
Day 13, yay! Ben is
Hello.
cooking Pluto.
I'm making the forgotten ninth planet of our solar system.
That's Pluto.
This is Pluto, which is something Filipino. I'm going to say it stands for Philippines underwhelm to Ottoman Empire. That's the best that I could come up with. But all I'm doing is adding water to a mixture mixed with sugar and something else.
Shoot, that was too much, that was too much!
And Mallory's burning something else.
Bye!
Luckily for everyone, Mallory didn't burn the house down and we were able to move into day 14, where another adventure saw us check out the amazing Hatley Castle, a place which is famous for a variety of reasons if you care to listen to me explain why.
Welcome to the top of the stairs. She's going up that way. This behind us is Hatley Castle. You may have seen it in such films as the X-Men franchise, Deadpool, it was in Arrow, the TV series, as well as Smallville, and probably a list of others that I don't even really know. But it's quite a famous film location, formerly a university and now some form of events place, where there seems to be some sort of wedding or something on today. But this is pretty special. That's just Wolverine popping in for an afternoon visit. But yeah, this is one of the places that Mallory kept telling me about, and I'm very much glad that we did eventually get to come here.
With that education behind you, it was on to day 15, where after another rest day, it was time to have a crack at our first ever escape room, which we managed to escape from, so good news there. Day 16 then arrived and we found ourselves leaving Victoria for the first time on this trip, and back onto the mainland of Canada to Vancouver, where through some cooking we would meet our next guest of the journey.
Where are we, Mallory?
I'm trying to count.
Oh, hang on a minute. She's trying to count. This is probably an awkward moment to do this deep in counting of metallic cupness. Alright. Let's try that again. Hello, Mallory. Hello, Mallory. Where are we right now? And would you like to introduce half of that lovable duo?
This is Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Hello.
How are you today?
Very good, thank you.
We've just told her about 30 seconds ago that we do random videos. And here's a random video. We are making lunch. Well, Michelle and Mallory, I did offer, but I was told to stand here and look pretty.
Yes.
Something which I've been doing all the time and you only just noticed, but okay. But we're having chicken, which looks very nice, on crackers, which are not there, and soup. And can we just point out that, where are the soup packets? Tetley, apparently. Lipton, not Tetley. That's a different brand altogether. Do soup, which I didn't know. Cool. Anything else you would like to add to this conversation right now, Mallory? Michelle, would you like to say a fun fact about yourself on camera?
A fun fact.
We'll come back to that fun fact?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's look at a can of chicken.
Sadly, a fun fact for Michelle wouldn't come as day 17 arrived. It was a day that I left Ben as I headed east to Kelowna for my cousin Emma's bachelorette party ahead of her wedding that weekend. Ben, however, spent the day in Vancouver checking out the sights before finding a somewhat famous friend to hang out with for the afternoon.
I want to introduce you to the one and the only.
Hi, I'm Martina. How are you guys doing?
Now, you may recognise her from such shows as The Amazing Race Canada, and her brother is not here, sadly. Phil is not here.
Oh, so sad.
But Martina, this is crazy because, just long story short,
Yes.
I didn't watch any of your season until basically Colin got to the point where he's just saying how amazing you and Phil are.
Yes.
I'm seeing all the tweets that you are basically replying and then everything. So I'm like, we've got to watch this. So we caught up and straight away we're like, oh my god, these guys are amazing.
Ben and Mallory love me and Phil.
And then we come to meet you and then what happens? You get eliminated.
Oh, yeah, you jinxed us.
I did.
No, I'm just joking.
The week that we are to meet, you get eliminated.
Why you eliminated us?
I'm sorry,
I'm just joking.
But you obviously, you and I have been talking and you had an amazing time.
The best time of my life. Best time of my life.
So exciting to sort of see you there, and you had a full day of interviews yesterday.
Yes.
You have to do this little video with me now. I feel like you just want to lock yourself in a room and just never talk to people again to get all rested, recuperated. We're just saying you need a holiday from the holiday, right?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Now, I know you're not allowed to tell me by the time people watch this that it's all over, but who's your tip to win?
I think Courtney and Taylor are going to win because they're my sibling pack, but Dylan and Kwame are super athletic, and Courtney and Adam, they're fighters. They're always coming up from the back, so I think all three of them have a great chance. They're fierce competitors.
Beautiful. Now, before we go, I want to be able to get you to say a couple of cheerios to a couple of people. First of all, Veronica, Mallory's mum, who couldn't make it right now.
Hi, Veronica!
There you go. Look at that. Perfect. Michelle, who I'm staying with at the moment. She's also a big fan of you at the moment.
Hi, Michelle!
And I feel you need to say hello to Mallory again.
Hello, Mallory!
We're going to make this happen next time we're here, but this has been a lot of fun having you here, meeting you, hanging out with you. And, yes, go for the rest. We'll see you on All-Stars.
Yay! All-Stars! All-Stars! Bye!
Another day was done as we sped through to day 18. A day which was driving day for myself and Mallory's mum to meet up with Mallory in Kelowna for the wedding. And a day for the both of us to bond and get to know each other.
Good afternoon. I was about to say good morning. From day 18. Hello, Veronica.
Hey.
How are we today?
Good. No poutine in this car though.
No, there's none. We looked. We are on the way. You're a bit too far to the right there, Veronica. That's all I hear. You're too far to the right, man. You're too far to the right. We're on the way to Kelowna for the weekend for the wedding, and there's another Corvette. It's an Alberta. They're from Alberta. There you go.
That's a nice one though.
That is the spoiler.
Black mat.
So it's about a 4-hour drive from where we started, but we drove for about an hour now, haven't we? So
I don't know.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But it's very pretty along here. Lots of mountains. The smoke's not too bad. Like, it's a bit clearer than I guess I thought it would be. But there's lots of roads that are open according to this sign, so that's a good thing. We stopped once. We went to the bathroom, had some almonds and
got some Dr. Pepper.
Proud sponsor of the Brink Unleashed. We always try to get them to market us eventually, and you know, who knows. Anything that I should know about this weekend? About meeting people?
Lots of drama.
Lots of drama. Who should I be most cautious about meeting this weekend?
Probably my dad.
Okay.
Yep.
Right. I'll get the talking to, will I?
I'm sure you will. It'll come in joke form, but you know, the joke only goes so far.
Okay. All right. So I'll be well behaved, basically. All right. Experience Hope. That's the name of the place. We're going to experience Hope, and we're going to keep on driving. So.
Adios.
Adios. Hope came in the form of arriving in Kelowna and having a big cookout to meet a lot of family members in what would be the theme of the weekend for myself.
Hey, we're recording now.
Oh, I should be holding the wheel, shouldn't I?
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
Oh no, I'm doing a Mallory. I'm like doing that side. I'm going left, aren't I? Hi, good morning. We are driving, as you can tell, very successfully through this lovely little
Turn.
Caravan park. Yep. Are you sure we went up this way?
We're going up this way. They're all like one way.
Oh, okay. But it's Saturday morning, and what are we actually doing today, Veronica?
Oh, we might be going the wrong way.
I thought we were going the wrong way, but
I think we... No, we're going the right way. There. We're directionally challenged today. Oh, we're just going in a roundabout. You're going left. That's a walkway, something.
Going roundabout.
Yeah.
We're doing a blockie. What are we doing today, Veronica, besides doing blockies and getting lost?
Blockies. Oh, we're doing blockies. Yes, we're getting lost. We're going back to West Bank for lots of wedding preparations. Can you go left on this? Let's go left. If it's a one-way, we'll find out. Left?
Are you sure?
Yep. Left. On the right side of the road.
I'm not signaling at all, but and here? No?
No, straight.
This is where we just came from.
Yeah, but we're going all the way. Oh boy. This might be bad. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Somehow, my mother managed to get Ben and herself to where they were meant to be, with the day spent wedding prepping, playing games, and having dinner.
Dinner at a place called the Old Spaghetti Factory. It's a factory. Hang on, you ruined my funny introduction. It's day 19.
I didn't know that.
Day 19. As I was trying to say, we're at a factory that has spaghetti and it's old. There, funny. We have a table filled with people. Everybody can say hello and wave. Everyone wave. This is where you all test me if I remember all your names, but I do remember that the bride is here. Well, she's not married yet. How are you feeling?
Sorry?
How are you feeling right now? Yeah? Okay. And that's the lasting memory you will have in your last night of not being married? Being hungry? Yeah, okay. And nervous. How's everybody else feeling? Great. Alright. Can anybody tell me a secret about Mallory that I don't know?
Please don't. This is a good crowd for that. Please don't.
No? Later?
Go for it.
Later? Alright, okay. I'm going to move around here to the family table. Everyone say goodbye. Now we're going to move to the family table because everybody right now is just looking and smiling and waving, and that is a bread roll. Everybody say hello to Australia. Can anyone at this table tell me a fun story about Mallory? There's none. She's boring.
She's really good at music.
Okay. She should play more music for me.
Guitar, ukulele.
Yep. Okay. I need to hear her more. She hasn't played much for me. So anyway, this is the crew. They're eating dinner. Wave. And this is the other side. So that's the video. And that's all we can do. Day 20 had arrived, and it was the big day, wedding day, as Mallory's cousin Emma got married. And it turned out to be a pretty fun day, with all the fun of a wedding you'd expect. There was even a warning about bears at the reception venue, which was sort of exciting. Welcome to day 21. And we can say hello to, can I call you Leash? Am I allowed to say that?
I'm Ish.
Ish. Leash, Ish. Hey, I didn't call you Ariel this time, so that should be like bonus points. How are you?
I'm good, Reese.
Good. Your eyes not as red?
Yeah,
you
I'm
see?
so tired.
The other guy lost significantly in that fight, so, yep, cool. We're just haven't hit the road yet. Mallory's decided to wear a hat.
I'm prim and
She looks
proper.
gorgeous. We have Sandra over here.
Hi.
We have everybody else who is just waving and chilling and eating chips.
I don't know what to say. Mallory, say something interesting about your hat.
It's not mine.
It's not yours. Okay. I was going to say it was like handcrafted in like ancient Greece and made by a handmaiden. Yes.
That's all correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
You're going to the horse races, right?
Yes.
Going to the Melbourne Cup. Yep. Awesome. Alright. Everybody can say goodbye, Australia.
With the family saying goodbye, it was time for us to say goodbye as we drove back west to Victoria and closed out day 21. Day 22 then arrived, which saw us see a movie that Ben wasn't exactly fond of.
Okay, we haven't done a video all day, but we didn't really do much today, but we just went and saw the
Meg.
and it was the crap.
Yeah, but Jason, whatever his name was, hot.
Very.
Okay, let's describe Jason Statham. He's the boring wooden version of The Rock with no personality, and the fact that these two find him attractive
He's
is...
so attractive.
Like
But he is much better looking than The Rock.
I've done
Oh yeah.
I have done
And he's
turds
got a
more
great
attractive than Jason Statham.
six-pack.
So what? That doesn't...
We counted.
That is not very nice. I'm going to go watch a movie and comment on a woman's boobs and say that that's what makes her attractive.
And lots of testosterone.
Anyway, it was dumb. Ruby Rose didn't die, so I'm very sad about that. So now we can...
actually enjoyed it.
I loved the little girl. She was hilarious.
She was so annoying.
But she was
so cute and funny.
She was a pain in the
a
butt.
couple of good lines.
Pain in the butt. Dumb, stupid movie.
You really don't like it?
It was so stupid.
The movie line wasn't the greatest.
It was
but,
just Jaws
you know,
all over again.
Oh, that is an insult to Jaws, one of the greatest movies of all time.
Bruce.
No. Anyway, you need to watch Deep Blue Sea. Yay! We have some friends. So that was more entertaining than the Meg. Anyway, we're going to get some McDonald's because I want poutine. And I haven't eaten, basically, except for popcorn. The cinemas are very nice, though.
Right.
Like...
They had fancy reclining chairs
Yeah?
at yours didn't work, I'm sorry.
Well, I actually gave you the chair because I was a gentleman. So, don't need a six pack.
Gentleman too.
Don't need a six pack to be a gentleman. I got a 6-pack of rolls. And there's Jared.
There's Jared. Hey, Jared.
Anyways, anything else to add?
No.
All right, let's go watch.
Jason Statham.
Statham.
Whatever his name is. Jason, whatever his
Let's
name
go
is.
watch something more entertaining that isn't the Meg. Like, anything else? It is day 22, and
I feel like that's wrong.
it is day something. No, it is. No, it's day 23. Because 21 was Monday and 28's next Monday. So, there we go. Mallory's still in bed, but she's eating homemade quesadilla with red pepper jelly, which this stuff's actually quite amazing. And the exciting thing about today is that we're doing nothing! Except we're going to an escape room later! Woo!
I think I'm going to make a pumpkin cake thing.
Yum. You know, actually what I really would like, which I've had before, I'd like to get a pumpkin spice latte.
Well, Starbucks is where the grocery store is. We'll have to go to the grocery store.
It is. Because I watched John Oliver last night, and they did a really funny segment where they're like, "It's pumpkin spice latte time, motherfuckers!" Just the way, it's just, you have to watch it. But I'm actually really looking forward to the escape room, because I really enjoyed that the other day. And it's going to be interesting to see if we've learned from anything from the other day, or, because we're doing a different one, so.
Probably not.
Probably not. How are your quesadillas? That's good. Alrighty, well, that's the update for the morning. Let's move it right along. Moving right along saw us pass the escape room once again, so yay us! Day 34 soon followed, which once again saw us do nothing except relax and have Mallory finally play me the ukulele before moving into day 25 and a day which saw us head east on a plane and to Winnipeg. After a snowy stop in Calgary, we found ourselves in Manitoba, and for the first time since the Brink and 6, we welcome back a familiar face. Hello folks, we are in Winnipeg, and Mallory's excited for chili oil. I'd like to reintroduce Mr. Colin Hilding, who's making his third appearance in these films. Sure. Yeah. I was talking about recreating a classic Brink Unleashed moment, right? So we came to this Builder Pizza place a couple of years ago, And one of the scenes that I was always use of you was when you were very excited about the pizza, and you were like, yeah, exactly. You were like doing your little dance, yeah, right? See? And you're wearing like a Canada Roots t-shirt now, so it makes it better.
What shirt was it last time?
I think you were wearing a jacket or a jumper. I don't know.
It was winter.
Yeah, well, it snowed the next day, I remember that. Is this place better or worse than the other place?
I prefer this place, but then again, I'm only eating gluten-free pizzas.
Okay.
Which is cardboard to most people.
Right. Okay. Well, I did my usual and just ordered a meat pizza with like 2 vegetables on it. So, and I got my iced tea, which is kind of cool. So, we're in Winnipeg. That's just what I wanted to do. We're going to see more of this guy, and hopefully he won't crash us again in the coming days.
Luckily for us, Colin didn't crash, as on day 26 we headed out to see the Winnipeg Jets train in a family fun day.
The rest of the day was then spent eating poutine, having piggyback rides, and recording, as we then headed into our penultimate day on the trip with a bit of drama.
Good morning, folks. Oh, there it is. I see it. We've lost our women. We don't know where they are. Seriously, it's been over 2 hours. They went to the store. I think they've done a runner. Colin's trying to call them, and we're meant to be going to a Blue Bomber Fan Appreciation Day, which is the CFL team for those playing at home, Canadian football, for those who didn't know what CFL was. So we've decided to stuff them. We're going to get some Burger King. To which Colin has to pay because Mallory stole my card.
I think they're long gone. I don't think they're coming back.
Yeah. Oh well. It was a fun ride. You had a son.
I had one at one point.
Yeah. I had a girlfriend at one point.
I see a blue car, but it's not bluish, so that's not mine.
You sure that's not your car?
Nope. Too blue.
That's a Mercedes. You're not like that properly.
I don't drive a Mercedes.
Bye. Anyway, so we're going to get poutine number 25, which is going to be, I'm going to retire after this one. So
Mallory's already saying, thank God.
I'm not going to fit in a plane seat tomorrow, I don't think. But that's about it. Anything else to add?
No.
Sweet. Let's go eat some shit.
And eat some shit, some good shit, I did. And as we mentioned, we then got our chance to spend the day training with the CFL team, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, at another Fan Appreciation Day. We then headed home with some good news to report.
We're in the car. There's Colin. We found our women. They didn't leave us. And we found Casper too. Hi, Casper. Casper. I'm crying. I'm crying. Did we have fun at the Blue Bombers game? Jets thing?
Like 5 levels.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, other than the terrible field goals,
you guys suck.
You guys suck.
Yeah.
We got autographs.
Jamie bought me a present.
I think she bought me a present.
Wondering why it's sticky. I just want December. You can have the rest.
Ben has a stain on his pants too. That's a real story.
Oh my goodness. See, I'm the best wife ever. I bought that for him. Oh my gosh, are you videotaping me?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So innocent. So yeah, that's what we did. What else are we doing today, folks?
Making some awesome mac and cheese and Caesar salad.
Reese.
Putting your head on this.
With no hard-boiled eggs, though.
Oh, bacon?
Yes.
Cheese?
Well, well, there's cheese and salad dressing.
Well, that's not the same.
There's cheese in everything.
Jamie, you've got to put cheese in it.
Well,
Like, what's wrong with you?
croutons.
But there's not cheese. Like...
Oh my goodness, seriously, you had like 2 poutines today. You're not going to be able to poo for 2 weeks. There's cheese in the mac and cheese.
Oh,
will I be able to teen for 2 weeks?
He will accept that as a challenge.
I'm going to send you a message every time I poo in the next 2 weeks, Jamie.
Everyone poops.
I'm pooing!
He's just going to send me an Insta message, BM value.
I'm going to send you a picture.
Oh gosh, please don't. Is it going to be of the Mr. Pooh from the South Park?
Mr. Hanky.
Christmas poo.
Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo. He loves me and I love you. Anyway.
Too much.
Oh, singing me softly with this song. Killing me softly. Singing me softly? I don't know what I'm talking about. We should end this. Let's do a Casper and say that I'm going to sleep.
I'm crying.
With our time in Winnipeg drawing to a close, it was also time to bring the entire trip to a close, as another marathon of 42 hours worth of travel was next. And as always, that meant that one more video had to be done to wrap it all up before the credits.
That's what they speak in, where are we? Melbourne. Right now. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. There's been lots of travelling. But apparently this is our final flight, which after we've already been on 5 of them, it's been 40 odd hours. I'm actually really not that tired, to be honest. I'm just really gross and want to have a shower. So we did a nice little cheese snack thing on the Virgin plane. That was nice. The person next to me didn't eat all their cheese. That made me sad. I wanted to eat his cheese, but I didn't ask. Do you have anything else to add as we close off this trip? Maybe started.
Shower and not living out of a suitcase, even though I will be living out of a suitcase for a while.
We can chop stuff around for a little bit.
Yeah.
But, alright, well, let's conclude it in the best possible way.
And that best possible way, of course, is with some funny pictures to close out another trip before getting to some cool credits. It really was a bit of a different trip this time around, with a lot of rest days and relaxing along the way. I for one had a blast, and was glad to be able to spend more time in Canada than I ever had before. And I'm also glad that I was able to spend it with you too, Mallory.
Aw, Ben, you're so nice, thank you! I'm so flattered that I'm not even going to let you speak anymore and move right into the final montage so we can avoid any cheesy cliches. Bye, Felicia!
A simple band of gold wrapped around my soul. Hard forgiven, hard forget. Faith is in our hands, castles made of sand. No more guessing, no regrets. And you came my way on a winter's day. Shouted loudly, come now and play. Can't you tell I got news for you? Sun is shining and so are you. And we gonna be alright. Dry your tears and hold tight. Can't you tell I got news for you? Sun is shining. Kill the demons of my mind ever since you came around. We a river running wild. How could I have been so blind? I just live a fast life, forget about the past. I numb out to escape my fears. Friendships only pass by, show up on like strobe lights. With you I feel something real. And I walk a million miles just to see you smile till the day I die. Oh, I need you by my side. We get high on life till the day we die. High on life till the day we die. High on life till the day we die. Through my fingers, out of sight. How could I have let you go? Cutting corners, turning stones, but I can only see your ghost. I just live a fast life, forget about the past. I numb out to escape my fears. Friendships only pass by, show up on like strobe lights. With you I feel something real. And I